welcome back to Life in the Weir-View. But anyway, most of my week has just consisted of me working. I've been driving a lot for the Waiter app. It's such a great app, and actually it's really good money. If you're needing a new job, something to look into, I highly recommend Waiter. They're growing by leaps and bounds. Find them in your market, in your location. One thing I was going to talk about, since I didn't have a lot of footage this week, I got my tickets going back to the Philippines. Woohoo! Yeah. So my wedding is coming up this May, and I will be in the Philippines, and everything has worked out so well right now. I'm going to be able to go for a lot longer than I've ever been before. Janice and I will have plenty of time together. I'm so excited to go. I'm ready to get there, and when I do get there, I'll have plenty of footage. I'll be trying to keep you guys. I may try to do a daily vlog while I'm there. One of the things that everybody says is, wow, that must be so expensive to go there. Actually, the Philippines is super inexpensive, so there's really no excuse if you wanted to go visit anyone. It's like Taiwan, Singapore, Japan, China, in Philippines. The tickets are really low cost right now. They're very inexpensive. And the way I found my tickets, there are two apps. There is Cheap Flights, and then there's SkyScanner. Those are the two apps. Now, SkyScanner I've heard a lot of people talk about. Cheap Flights I've not heard many people talk about. Not heard anyone talk about really on any of the vlogs and other things I've watched for traveling. But both of those apps are really, really good to be able to search, strictly search engines. So you go into the apps, and then they search all of the other apps. They search Explore Trip, Book My Trip, whatever, Airfare. They search all the other sites to find the absolute cheapest tickets that I've found anywhere. And right now, flying out of New Orleans, my ticket was $815 round trip, which is really, really good flying out of New Orleans. There were actually cheaper tickets, but those tickets flew through China, and I am not a fan of flying through China any longer since I did that on my last trip. Not too great. But so now I'm flying All Nippon Airways, who I highly recommend. I flew with them on my first trip. They were super great. I love flying with them. They had like the in-headrest USB ports to charge your devices. You could watch your movies and stuff. They fly out of Japan. And so I'll be traveling through the Japan route. So anyway, let's talk about, so Cheap Flights and Skyscanners. Like I said, they search everybody else's websites to help find you the best price. So you set in your dates that you're wanting to fly out. Once you set your dates, they'll search everyone. Now make sure, though, that you're logged into the app so that way it can save your booking information. And what these do is whenever you click, like for me, I'm flying, and the airline with the times I chose, the deal that they found was off of Explore Trip. So when you click it, it's going to take you to that other company's website. So click the choice that I made. I want the $815 selection, right? It'll pull up actually a few different website options that are all within the same amount or the same price range, right? Then you go ahead and select that, yeah, I want the $815 Explore Trip. Now, when you get there, make sure if you do not have a login for that website, go ahead and create an account for that website also. Because I really messed up. I didn't realize that. I booked my trip through the Explore Trip, and it did everything as a guest. It never even offered me the option to create a login to set up. So then when I went back to their website, when I go to their main website, I created a login and set up, and I cannot find a way to link my current itinerary, my current plan, with my account that I've set up. So the only proof I have for my tickets right now is through all of my emails, because they do send you confirmation emails. I have my ticket. I actually have my flight information, my ticket numbers, all of that already. in my emails. So I went ahead and screenshot it, threw it in my Dropbox. I've got it backed up in enough places. But it's just one of those things to make sure when you go to that other website, create an account there also, so that way before you actually finalize your purchase, it will be through your account, so you can always go back to the website itself to pull it up. So that way, I mean, I just don't like that I don't have that website option. But anyway, the process still, though, it's very easy, it's very simple, and the prices right now on those tickets, like I said, they're phenomenal. And I went through cheap flights this time because they actually had, it was like $832 or something for the ticket I was looking at through SkyScanner. Cheap flights was actually $815. Same airline, On Upon Airways, same airline, same flight schedule, same time, departure time, cheaper, cheap flights actually found the cheaper ticket than SkyScanner for me this time. But I checked both because it does go back and forth. So whenever you're searching, make sure to check both apps. Anyway, thanks for watching again, you guys, and see you later.